Hey everybody, alright, my 30-week update. 30 weeks and 2 days I am. I just got back from my baby shower, woo! Which was super fun. Sorry. I'm just like, if you guys could see this room right now, you would be like, it is messed up. It's late. I don't like filming in this room at night because it's too hard to light. So I'm gonna have harsh shadows and the natural lighting's gone, like it's gone, because it's getting later. So it's just gonna have to be this way. It would look a lot better if it was like pretty lighting coming in, but that's okay. So I wanted to film this now because I'm already 2 days late. So I guess I'll start with the shower. The shower, I was like super excited for my shower. We had a fiesta themed shower and it was great. It was we had it in a private room at a Mexican restaurant. We had fajitas, we had margaritas. Obviously I had a virgin one, and you know, chips and queso and dip and blah blah blah, and it was just super fun. And I just had a good time hanging out with all of my girlfriends and my family. And then the last part of the shower, Kyle showed up and he brought the kids, and my dad came, and my father-in-law came, and my cousin Adam came, and I would say one of my friend's husbands came, but he's one of my friends too. My friend Josh came, and so basically the men folk, and Mr. Cole, he came, like the men folk showed up at the end to help us finish the fajitas because we had way too many, and to help us like get the gifts out and everything, and to let the kids be there for part of it. So anyway, it was just really fun. It was everything I like hoped it would be, you know what I mean? Just like, we just had a good time. The cake was delicious, and anyway, I'll put up a shower video. So let's get into the stuff. I had my midwife appointment on Thursday, and I had gained 1 more pound in the last 2 weeks. Gained 10 pounds total, which is good. The midwife was like, that's great, but I'd be so happy if I only gained 15 pounds this pregnancy, but I don't know, I suspect I'll probably gain more. As long as I keep it under 20, I will be really happy. My blood pressure was 116/54, so my top number was a little higher, but my bottom number was low and great, so that's good. I'm always so nervous now. Every time as I'm getting more and more, I'm getting further along, I just get worried because it's like, you know, with Sophia, I had preeclampsia. With Grayson, I didn't have real preeclampsia, but right at the end, right whenever I was going into labor with him already, my blood pressure did kind of go up, and I had a little bit of protein in my urine, so I kind of had the very beginning. Nothing to panic about, but it did show up. And I guess it just scares me. It's always in my head. But I did talk to the midwife about, you know, what would happen and basically she was saying like if it was just like a slight elevation and not like a ton of protein in urine, things like that, I wouldn't be anything that would keep me from having the birth I wanted. So hopefully everything stays good. So the bottom number is the one they worry about. My bottom number was 54, which is actually like low normal. So yay, you know. And my top number was still great. It was just a little higher for me, but that could be related to now that every time I get my blood pressure taken, I get nervous, so my pulse rate speeds up, and that can affect your blood pressure too, stress. So I'm still measuring 1 week ahead. I have been measuring 1 week ahead exactly for the last couple appointments. So I was 30 weeks on Thursday, and that was my appointment. I was measuring 31 weeks. I have been measuring ahead by 1 week every time. So still doing that. The baby is super high, and she's in the position that so I talked about this in my last, I don't know if I mentioned this in my last video because I can't remember. I know I mentioned it on Instagram, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should, because that's where I do like my most like current updating will be on either Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. But anyway, I don't remember if I said this. If I did, sorry. But I had said in either last vlog or the vlog before that the baby had flipped, but then she went right back to her normal spot, and I was like, woo, which is good, because so it's her position is her like butt is right here, and her legs come over this way, and her back is all here, and her head is down lower. She's not fully head down. She's kind of angled slightly, but she's in a great position. Like it's good. So let's just keep her there. And I wrote it in, I think on my last vlog. Maybe it was the one before and I've already said this, and I'm so sorry if I did. Oh, sorry, I had to get this. Every time I try to bend over now, I'm like blocked. I'm like, oh, because it's like I try to bend and there's a baby right here, literally. She is so high. She is literally right under my boobs. So she's all up in my lungs and in my like bend over radius. Try to bend over and I get stopped. Like I literally cannot bend over. Like it's not because of no flexibility. It's like I get this, there's just this thing blocking me. Try to bend over and it's like trying to bend over something like that. Anyway, but I did pass. I'm so sorry guys. How did I not remember what I talked about last week? I'm getting my weeks mixed up. But I passed my gestational diabetes test from I guess I wrote it in. I don't know if I talked about it. I passed it like easily, like low normal. So yay, I had nothing to worry about there. If I already said that, I'm just repeating the good news. That was the 1 hour screen too, so. Okay, this is why I finally started writing stuff down so I can try to remember what to talk about. Okay, then Kyle and I are starting, we're going to take Bradley Method classes, the Bradley Method. And Bradley Method just relies on having a coach and helping with natural birth techniques and relaxation and blah, blah, blah. And, I'll put a link to a description of what the Bradley Method entails. I'm not going to get into it here. But that, I let Kyle kind of look into different things. He looked into, you know, all these different birth classes that we could take. And by birth classes, we've taken birth classes before, but none that are really going to help with what we need to be helped with. And like, since we're having the home away from home birth or whatever. And he liked the Bradley Method classes, and so do I. So we were in agreement on that. And so that's what we're taking. He thought that one seemed like the one that had the most tangible, hands-on stuff he could do to help me, and I agree. So we're taking the long 8-week class. I'll have the baby before the class is over, so we can't take it. So instead we're taking a 3-week intensive version, which is 3 weeks, and it's once a week. So it's only 3 classes, but each class is 3 hours long. Woo! So we're taking that, and that starts, I think, August 7th. I don't remember, but it starts soon. And then, one thing I keep forgetting to mention, and this has been happening for several weeks now. This is not new. This has been happening. I always forget to mention it, and that is that I leak from the bosoms. I just always leak. I always have, and it's not a ton. It's not like anything pouring out. It's just little bits, you know, little like leaking, you know. And so I did not leak this much with Grayson. I don't know if it's because I haven't even, I mean, I was still nursing 6-7 months ago. We were still nursing some, and so I don't know if it's maybe because I haven't not been nursing for that long. Like Grayson was still nursing a little bit when he was about 18 months old. He had pretty much, like, I mean, it had slowed down to like a trickle, like, you know what I mean? But I mean, he still was. So I don't know if it's that or what, but you can just leak even if it's your first baby and you've never nursed before. But anyway, I do leak. Little droplets, little like bloop bloop, and I'm like, really? Like, why? All right. What else? That's it. That is like, I got all that. Yeah, that's all my symptoms and everything. I'm really stoked to be 30 weeks. It's, I said to Kyle the other day, I was like, Kyle, 30 weeks now? And he was like, oh crap. And he meant because it's like soon, you know? He was like, oh, we needed to get stuff done. We have the crib built. If you've not seen the crib building video, you should go watch it because it's super cute. Grayson was just really cute in it. And, we're missing though, we couldn't put the front on because they forgot to send us the box spring, and so we're waiting on that. They're sending us a replacement part. The dresser's built, it's in here, and all that will be in the Operation Get Ready for Baby videos. we've got some of our old furniture still in this room that needs to be taken away. And so I'm gonna, maybe tomorrow I can get Kyle's dad to come help and we can get that furniture out of here so I can start actually placing the baby furniture and start getting all the baby supplies ready, because as I have mentioned in vlogs further back, I really like to be mostly done with the baby stuff by about 32 to 34 weeks, and I'm already over 30 weeks, so I'm like, okay, I need to make a push to have the majority of everything ready. We finally picked the bedding, and that will be in the Operation Get Ready for Baby video, the next one. So that is a relief, and you just need to get it ordered. And then, and even though it's custom ordered, they said that once they have to go through a finalization process because they won't take returns, so they want to make sure it's what you want, blah, blah, blah. But they said it'll only take, you know, as quick as a week, but as long as, you know, like 2 weeks, like to get it done. Like they said it won't take that long, so that's good. Let's see, what else? We're getting our new car. That will be, we said we'd just wait till August and get it. And it is almost August. So we'll be getting our new car soon. I don't know. We'll just go and, I mean, I don't know the exact date. I don't know if we'll go next weekend. Oh my gosh, you guys, next weekend is August. Oh my gosh, the time. Like, why is everything so fast? I don't know if we'll go next weekend or the weekend after. We'll just go when we can find the time. We narrowed it down to 2 cars, and so we're just gonna go and make an offer on probably one or both of them, and whoever gives us the best deal, you know, because I like them both. So I'm gonna have I'm trying to set up a meeting with my birth photographer. She wanted to meet at like a Jamba Juice or someplace, she said, and discuss what I want from her for the birth stuff. So I'm really excited. She did our newborn photos with Grayson and Sophia, and they were just amazing, amazing. She's so talented. And she's gonna do like a fusion thing where she mixes video in with the photos, and so I'm really excited about that. People have asked if we were gonna film the birth. Of course, I filmed my other 2 births. I'm definitely filming this one. I wanted to talk about, maybe I should just do that in a different vlog, like talk about upcoming vlogs, because this is getting long, so I think I will do that. Okay, so since I'm not going to talk about the rest of that now, that's it. That's where we're at, you guys. So I did film my belly on Thursday. It's really funny. Sometimes I don't get to my actual vlogging, like my pregnancy weekly vlog update for a couple of days, but I always religiously film my belly on Thursday, which is when my weeks start. I'm really good about that because I want it to be, you know what I mean? And so, yay. So if you haven't already, you can go and follow me on Instagram or Twitter, and because we're getting further along, and that will be Facebook, our Facebook, which I always put the link down below, and it's on our YouTube homepage, but Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, that is where I will share all of the instant action when stuff is happening. It's going to be shared there before it's going to be shared here. So, and I also, so yeah, so by all means, please, you know, please go and do that. That'd be super fun, because that's where I guess all the action is. It's just easier for me to do it there quickly than it is to like necessarily make a quick video. So, because we're getting further along, you guys, it's crazy. I feel like I'm gonna go longer with this baby. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I don't want to get my hopes up that the baby will come a little earlier. I don't know, maybe I just don't want to get my hopes up that the baby will be here by 40 weeks, because then you can get stressed out if they're not, even though they're fine. But yeah, I feel like it's going to go longer, whether that's just because I'm trying to prepare myself for that, or if it's because I truly feel that way, I don't know, but that's just how I feel. So we will see. It's just, it is very exciting. We have a name list. It's narrowed down, finally. We do have some top choices. Kyle wants to share our name list, the current list of names we have. Oh, God bless me, I just sneezed, sorry. Kyle wants to share our name list. Just as kind of like a way to bounce the ideas off. I don't think I do, because I feel like there'll be people will pick their favorite name from the list, and if we don't pick that name, then some people will be disappointed, and I don't know, I don't know. Kyle's like, let's share it, and I was like, I don't know, there's good and bad to that. But at least we have a narrowed down list, so. And there is one name that I'm leaning towards, and a different name that Kyle is leaning towards, and so we'll see. We just need to, we kind of took a break from it. We made a list, we narrowed it down again, and then we were like, we need to just step back, and then we'll come back to the list in a few days. And so we're at that point, but we're getting there, thankfully, because I want this little baby girl to have a name. I just really want her to have a name. So, okay. I ate a lot of cake, which was horrible for me, and I am so tired, but really happy. And I'm excited to get things really moving in here in this room, you know what I mean? Like, I want to get everything in its place. Like, it's kind of getting to, I'm like, okay, we need to do this. Like, we need to make this happen. So, yeah, that'll be awesome. Alright, show you guys the belly, and I will talk to everybody next week, or 31 weeks, and baby dust all my TTC friends out there. See you guys next time. Bye.